Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Right, Brother Jeremiah, coming with a quick exhortation through the Spirit, in transit on the way to plantation. But this is in my spirit to kind of go into this. We be perplexed and vexed in this wicked kingdom. But, we might want to take things into our own hands or feel as if, hey, the Lord delayed his coming. Lord forbid, but I just want to get this, expound on this real quick through the Spirit. And it's on Romans chapter 12 and verse 19, right? It says, "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said the Lord." So the Lord said, and through the Spirit, Paul saying, hey, it's already written. Meaning what? Yahweh already said, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh already said it was going to happen, right? He said, vengeance is mine. The Lord said that all the way. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 35. Many other precepts, man, right? And the Lord said in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6, he said, it's a righteous thing to recompense, roughly paraphrasing, recompense judgment unto those that trouble us, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So these things are gonna be done, but it's on the Lord's time, right? We see Esau and they living deliciously. All the nations, man, not just Esau, man. Hey, all the nations living deliciously, living in the high mountains. Hey, we scraping up pennies to pay rent, paying these so-called bills, phone bill, this and that. Hey, we got children. We not living comely in this world. But it's not our kingdom right now, man. Right? So we got to remember that, and I always try to have the fruits of the Spirit, self-control, temperance, all these different things. Because why? That's what's gonna get us through. That's what's gonna help us to overcome these things, man. I don't want the riches right now, man. Lord willing, I can see the kingdom, and that's the riches that I want to see. Right? Everlasting life and everything else that comes with that, man. Not having to have. The Lord said He's gonna wipe away all our tears. Right? In the book of Revelation, chapter 22. So all these things, that's the things we look for. Not right now, but the Lord said through much tribulation shall they enter into the kingdom of heaven. So with us being spiritual men and women, we got to understand that, and not lean to our own understanding, like Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5 says, right? Like in the book of Judges, the Lord said every man, basically they was doing, Judges chapter 1, where he said it was no kings in the earth, and every man sought to do that which was right in his own eyes, man. Right? And that's, a man start doing that, man. Why? Maybe the Lord delay is coming, right? It's taking too long. We could taste it. It's coming. We can see all hell breaking loose. The economy is crashing. The dollar is worth pretty much nothing. All the nations breaking off from so-called America. All these different things happening, but nevertheless, we got to always remember, right, not to stray off too much from the topic, but vengeance of the Lord. The Lord, He's not going to forget nothing, man. The Lord is not going to forget anything, right? He ordained it. Everything we go through, He ordained it. It has to happen like that. What I go through may not be what another brother go through, or what another brother go through may not and so forth, or a sister. Right? But at the end of the day, everybody got their own lot and they got to stand in it. Right? Their own so-called destiny. Right? Which is your lot. Right? So at the end of the day, we got to remember that these things that we go through in this carnal body, it got to be done. Why? For the glorification of the Lord. Right? For that, 1 Peter 1 and 7. And many other precepts. Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1 on down. We got to go through these trials and tribulations to make us perfect. Because we never went through nothing, and if you never go through something, how you gonna know what it's like to overcome that? How you gonna handle it when it hit you at once? Hey, I want to go through something little by little by little, right? I don't want it all at once, man. Hey, you may die, man, getting it all at once, man. So for me, I would want to just get it little by little, and then let the Lord crank that heat up slowly by surely, right? So these tribulations that we got to go through, we got to face them. Right? No matter what, some things we still probably paying for in our past lives, right? Or and so forth, or just things that we that just that gotta come to play, because it's our lot. So all these things that befall us, we got to just endure them and literally lean on each other. All right? Because if we not leaning on each other, who else we got? Man, Junebug, our family in the world, they're not going to understand. Right? Nobody going to understand, man. Only people who gonna understand is those who going through the same thing you're going through, right? Who understand why they're going through it, man. Why? Because the Lord ordained it. He already said that that's what we got to go through, man, to get into the kingdom, to get the everlasting rest. You're not gonna just get it easy, man, right? So with that being said, nobody gonna just get nothing easy. So we gotta, with much tribulation, go through, enter into the kingdom. So with that, we got to just continue to endure and not take vengeance in our own hands. And remember, the Lord going to repay all those that do unjustly to us, man. Nobody going to escape from the Lord's wrath, man. Not me, not the wicked, Lord forbid, and everybody else. Right? So this is a quick exhortation, really. Nothing too deep. I'm driving, so I couldn't pull too many precepts. I was paraphrasing a lot, but, just a exhortation, vengeance of the Lord. We don't want to take nothing into our own hands, right? And the things that befall us, it was supposed to happen like that. Yeah, we got to always examine, like, damn, why did this happen? Why did that happen? Right? To ultimately understand what must mean, what need to be done, and it's all for the glory of the Lord. And it's all to be made to make you perfect. The elect are going to get tried, and everybody going to get tried, man. Right? To be that perfect fruit, that spot without blemish, right? So when the Lord come back, like he said in the book of James chapter 5, he want that precious fruit, right? That grape that's juicy. You don't want that grape that's sour or tart, right? You want that watermelon that's perfectly sweet, man. And that's how the Lord compares us to, right? He wants that man or woman with that perfect, who's perfect, right? Spiritually, right? As much in this carnal body. So with that, all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Shalom.